Hi, welcome to Bookie. Today we will unlock the book Sprint. This book is about a trial method used by Google Venture or GV. The technique deploys repeated substitutions to drill down to determine the essential offer of new products or services in the GV company portfolio. If you are familiar with product development, you will likely know about the MVP or minimum viable product principle in the product design process. According to this principle, the company conducts small-scale tests among the target user groups. To do this, it will make a very limited mock-up before mass-producing a full product and officially releasing it on the market. This allows the company to make improvements based on the user's feedback and, after identifying their actual needs, perfect the product. Doing this enhances the likelihood that the final products released on the market will sell. We have previously introduced this method in the Bookie of the Lean Startup. However, although the MVP method is widely used, it takes several months for a product to go from conceptualization to research and development, R&D, and later to the fabrication stage in the production of the product mock-up. If users don't like the test product, the company will need to restart the whole process all over again and spend even more time. On the other hand, GV demands swift responses and seeks to drive down the costs of trialing companies, in order to identify those developing productively. GV still needs to reduce risks and ensure returns on its investments. It has invested in hundreds of companies over the past decade. Design Sprint is an effective strategy used by GV to help many startup companies target effective goals and gain market recognition. Compared with the MVP principle, it has greater agility, removing the need to make a real-world product. Instead, to identify a product's developmental direction in advance, the company only needs to create a product prototype and test it on 5 target users. The whole process takes 5 days using an implementation team of no more than 7 people. The book Sprint is co-authored by 3 design partners from GV, Knapp, John Zeratsky, and Braden Kowitz. All 3 are well-known product designers in the industry as well as pioneers of the sprint process. To guide GV investment, they have carried out design sprints, rapidly pinpointing the direction for hundreds of startups. The system provides a robust process guarantee to ensure GV's ongoing success. In this Bookie, we will introduce the book in 3 parts. Part 1, a general overview of the sprint design process. Part 2, a journey of discovery. Part 3, setting sail. First, to understand what it's all about, let's evaluate the design sprint concept. As the old Chinese saying goes, sharpening one's axe before chopping firewood is time well spent. In other words, before completing a task, it's wise to take some time to hone an appropriate tool. Instead of causing unnecessary delay, this can actually save you time and effort later on and boost your efficiency. For significant tasks that require team cooperation, optimizing the workflow is just as important as sharpening the axe before chopping the firewood. Knapp, the inventor of the design sprint process, is a man obsessed with keeping the edge of his axe's razor sharp, so to speak. He has undertaken extensive research on how to use work time more efficiently and tested his findings. For example, he has deliberately fine-tuned his basic living practices, recorded the observational data in a custom spreadsheet, and made comparisons. He identified which habits helped boost his efficiency. For example, he has studied whether it is better to exercise in the morning or at noon, and compared if drinking coffee or tea helps his concentration at work. Although the whole process sounds like a hassle, it has helped Knapp to focus and become more organized as a result. His spirit of curiosity, discovery and the relentless pursuit of work efficiency finally found the most suitable environment to flourish when he joined Google in 2007. Speaking of Google, I'm sure most people will be familiar with this global company. It is known for providing cutting-edge internet services to users all over the world. One of the most appealing aspects